Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Stay close to me, and you'll be safe.
Hey guys, today we're going to be chatting about the Darth Traya and Darth Sion. Sometimes, you can run a third or a fourth if you guys want to, but I'm going to just do more in depth on these two versus bugs, and Traya versus bugs in general, and what you guys should be looking for if you do want to be running this counter in GAs, and what you should also be looking out for as well. Trying to find if the bug is, or if the enemy bugs are worth actually using this on. Depending on the gear levels and all that sort of stuff in the mods. So let's just chat about that, guys, for now. Okay, so I have two battles. They're not long battles, so we'll have to chat about more in depth on it afterwards. I don't remember the mods on them, but if I was to, remember to my best extent, I'm pretty sure that this spy, and the only thing, let me preface this, guys, the only thing you should be looking out for in this 2v5 with Traya and Sion versus the bugs is the offense on the spy. If the spy's offense is very, very high, I would probably not recommend just using these two, but I'm pretty sure that in these tests, and if you guys were to use a 2v5 in the future, shoot for a spy that is lower than 3k offense. I find that's the number that you can really make this work in, and later on we can go into more in depth on the mods as well, but we'll just show and just go straight into it kind of here with some of these battles here. So 2v5 versus bugs. I have used this in a lot previous GAs. I do think, though, from the time of me doing this until now, there's got to be a lot more bugs of people that are working on bugs that are now higher gear. So it might not work as well, but this kind of just goes to show you what you can do and what you should look out for as well in your tests and in your battles as well too. This is for sure a GA counter. I don't see any bugs in my arena, at least I don't. Maybe you guys do, but here we go. Okay, so we're going to watch out for Spy's big turn here. That's what you guys got to look out for here as well. All right, so we're going to get our little thing up there and AoE him all. Spy's dead. I might have kind of skipped over his turn. We'll have to probably go back and rewatch how much damage he does. Alright, so I was kind of going back and trying to find where he did his big attack here. I couldn't find it, guys, and if he did do it, it was just too fast where I couldn't see where it was. But I didn't, when I was watching this, there wasn't a point where Sion was in the yellow or even in the red. And we were able to get up his Held by Hatred and his big Dispel off as well. Yes, this is not that good of a spy. What was this spy's gear, actually? Let's just go back and check it. Spy, no, that's the Brute. I don't think we can check it here because the Brute's taunt. But I'm pretty sure this was a Gear 11 spy here. Probably, not the best showcase of it, but I think it's a good, little battle to show and a little test to see what is the, point of where it's going to work and when it's going to go and drop off where it's not going to work. The big reason why his damage is getting ramped up here in Spy is because the stealth buff, he's going to keep on getting it over and over again. And that, with all the debuffs on Sion and all the buffs on Spy himself, that's a lot of extra damage and there's a lot of possibility of one-shot. Here, though, he's not going to be critting because of the crit avoidance on Traya, and we'll actually go in depth on the mods later on, but I am running a crit avoidance arrow on both of these guys as well. So the chances of Spy critting is very, very low, and we're just trying to worry about the base offense here. So that's kind of why I'm saying in these ones, the base offense of the Spy doesn't, if it's not high enough, it doesn't matter. If it is high enough, it should be something that you should be concerned about. But this is kind of my test. Let's go to another one. All right, so this is another one. This one I did a little remod, and I was going to go before any of the other bugs, and I'm not sure. So the first one I didn't really have my first turn right, but this one I did, and I was going to use the Dispel and the AoE. I'm not sure if that was the best play there, but maybe it was. I don't know. But here we go. We got to really slow it down and see where his big one-shot's going to be in. Let's see. There it is. Okay, let's rewind that. So it was right about here. Okay. So how much damage did Spy do? 22,695 damage. Gear 11 with less than 3k offense. I think that's pretty average in my opinion. Spy is actually not Gear 11. It's a Gear 9 Spy, okay? I did not know that. This is really old footage, but the offense was around the 2.9, almost 3K mark. That is still good offense, you know, and a good showcase in my opinion. If you guys don't think so, I'm sorry, but I think that this is just a showcase. If, you know, in your experience, this is still not working for you, try to, you know, do the extra remods, try to get some more crit avoidance, try to get some more HP protection on your Sion. He is really the most important guy to remod, and to think about remodding in this team versus this counter. There's a counter for the bugs in the Traya, there's a counter for the sisters, there's a bunch of different counters for Traya. In my opinion, I really like to save my Traya versus these bugs here because it's really easy banners, only a 2v5. You can kill them all in like one shot. You don't need to worry about, you know, losing banners or anything like that. But like I said, if you were going up against a spy, let's say he was a gear 12, let's say he was around 3.3k offense, I would probably say to not do a 2v5. I would probably go in with a third as a trooper, a Sith trooper, or maybe Nihilist. If you have Sith trooper, I think that's the best bet there, and then you can save Nihilist for a different team. But if you don't have a trooper like I don't, I would probably have to be forced to use Nihilist just to make sure I get that counter down, or maybe I have something else up my sleeve I can use versus this team. But this is a counter that I like a lot. Yes, there is a nest counter to this team, but the nest counter is kind of, you know, scary in my opinion. Clash did a cool video a little bit ago using Plo as a leadership with a nest. That was pretty interesting because Plo's lead, it has a % chance to get rid of stealth, and the only person that's going to be stealth is Spy in these teams. So every time Spy's turn happens, there's a pretty good chance. I don't know, what is it called? No, I think it's the opposite way. I think it's when your ally gets a turn, they have a % chance to dispel the stealth. So, you know, with the, you know, Nest getting her turn, there's a pretty good chance of the nest dispelling the stealth, and then you don't have to worry about the one shot that way, and it could still work. So that's a pretty cool another counter there, but I just wanted to go more in depth on this counter here with the bugs and what you should be looking out for with the offenses on the spy. Alright, so these are the mods that we're going to chat about. Let's first go after actually Traya's mods, and we'll just see nothing crazy here. Not that much speed really, but she does have quite a bit of tenacity, and down here she's only got 24% crit chance, or crit avoidance arrow rather. The one over here on Sion though, and his mods, still not a 60E. I would like to, but this has some good speed on it. 15 speed, that's not that bad. And then down here we get some, okay, yeah, this was a good mod I had to throw on him. I want to test out some speed, guys, to see how fast I can get him. So 240 speed, that's a pretty good chance of outspeeding a lot of the different bugs here. And I think it's something to look into actually. And then actually the most important part to it is his HP and protection. This has 140k or 100k rather. I don't know why I got that 40k from. It's 40 plus 60, that's 100k, Ian. Good math. 100k HP protection all around, 240 speed. I don't think the crit damage or crit chance is necessary in this team. So besides that, the crit avoidance is 24% plus the 40%, so it's going to be around 44%. Quick maths, and you can get that up to 75% if you have the good 6E arrow. So that's kind of it for the mods here, and I want to just hit home on the point where, and the basis of this video is whether or not your Sion and Traya can, you know, 2v5 bugs. That's probably the best case scenario if you can, and trying to figure out if you can or not is really important in these GAs. So, like I said, if the spy has around 3k or less offense, then I think that's a good go to use the 2v5. If the spy has around the 3k or more mark, and let's say it was like gear 11, gear 12, hopefully not gear 13 because that would be a no-go for the 2v5, I would consider using a third or a fourth. So the other Sith we have here, and ones I think you should consider, are maybe possibly Darth Maul, SWGoH, and Sith Trooper / Assassin. Some of those four would be really good because I think Dooku should be with some Separatists, Vader, Emperor Palpatine with an EP Vader team, BSF with Darth Malak and Darth Revan, and these other guys should be you know, in their respective teams as well. So I do think that you know, if you want to play safe, go for a Trooper. Trooper has a lot of HP protection pool. He's a really safe bet there for a 3v5. Try to save Nihilist as, you know, as much as you can here because he's a super important team in his GAs. Try to get some easy banners and wins there. So, guys, I'm not sure if this video was a good video to make. I just thought it'd be kind of interesting for you guys because GA was now postponed a little bit more. So if you guys do want to do a quick remodding versus you know, some of these Geo teams with your Darth Revan or Darth Traya, Darth Sion, try to put some more crit avoidance, try to get some more HP protection on your Sion. Try to just make it so if you do happen to see a 3k or less offense spy, you can be sure to get easy banners in 2v5 situations, and you should be looking pretty. The big hits that we saw from spy at the gear levels that we saw today was around the 22k mark. I'm guessing that the 3k offense or more, you're probably going to see more of around the 30k. I think when it's going to hit the 40k, and that's probably when he's going to one-shot your Sion, is probably around the 3.5k offense mark if I was to guess. I don't have any to test really in my arena, so this is probably the best I can do for now. I'm sorry, guys. But just like I'm just saying, guys, just be safe about your counters. Make sure that you're playing it safe, and hopefully this video was a good foundation for you guys to understand what is a good counter for the bugs and what is not. So that's pretty much it for the video. So guys, if you did enjoy it, give it a like, share, and sub. It really does help my channel grow, guys. We're trying to hit our 3k sub goal soon, and it would be awesome if you guys are new here to make sure you guys sub. We do daily videos. I will be out of town though this weekend, but I will try to keep some videos going for you guys in the meantime, and hopefully we can get some GA streams going as well. That'd be fun to do. But that's pretty much it for me today. There's a Discord and a Patreon link in the description of this video. Go check it out, guys. And that's it, and I'll see you guys later.